Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Dreamy Pisces. Try to get into the light so you can see me. Just wanted to come to you today. I came across something very interesting this is going to be a very quick video, but as I'm growing and reading and learning about the world and different aspects of how the American society was built, how the European society was built, all of the different cultures that actually suffered through imperialism, the downfall, not downfall, but the negative aspects of nationalism, what we think it is, what we thought it was, but what it really was, what it really stood for, colonialism. Basically, understanding how the system that we live in today, understanding how that was built, and that has opened me up. I've learned a lot about politics. Which is something I was never really interested in, because that was just something that was not introduced to me. So I've been mostly self-taught, but understanding politics, understanding globalization, understanding all of these different, aspects of why the world is the way that it is. So this led me to today. I had a revelation. I said, well, who are the third party candidates in the election for the United States? I'm sure there is some sort of a third party candidate. I haven't been, I haven't been following the presidency because I'm kind of against politics. I'm somewhat over the fact of that there is someone in a position that can change the aspect of the way of life, and they continually do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm like, I wasn't even really going to vote. So today, a little voice in my head said, who are the third party candidates? I started to research them, and there is a lady named Jill Stein, and there is a gentleman with the last name Baraka. I don't want to pronounce his first name incorrectly, but I started looking at their videos, and I noticed that they represent people. They represent the change that we so desperately need and desire in this century that we're living in. And, I'm just not a political person, but I like what they were talking, the things that they're talking about. They're talking about true reform. They're talking about the truth of how this country was built. And it is a combination of a white woman, and her skin color doesn't even matter. It's really about what she is saying and what she stands for. And this gentleman is, like a civil rights representation of a leader, speaking about things that affect the African American community, the disease that has affected the African American community, and how we need to change that. So I'm going to kind of look into them, and so it's the Green Party for 2016 that we don't think about, because I just don't even feel right voting for either Hillary or for Trump. So, I wanted another option because I want to exercise my right to vote, but I don't want to vote for a clown, so just something to think about. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions. That's just my opinion, but I know one thing: we need a change. We got to have a change. God bless.